Why is bronze casting done in secret? Introduction. What if metal could listen? What if your thoughts, your silence, even your gaze could influence the form of matter? Across centuries in India, sacred bronze idols have been cast behind closed doors, away from crowds, noise, and distraction. But why? Is it about guarding a technical secret, or is something far deeper at work? Today, we explore the spiritual philosophy behind bronze casting in the sacred tradition of PanchaLoka, and discover why secrecy, silence, and purity are considered essential to this ancient art. Number 1, not just metal, a sacred alloy. In traditional Indian temple culture, divine idols are often made of PanchaLoka, a 5-metal alloy believed to hold spiritual significance. These metals are not merely combined for durability or aesthetics. The process is understood as sacred transformation. Bronze casting, in this context, is not seen as a mechanical act. It is viewed as a spiritual event. According to traditional understanding, the casting operates at the level of Paramannuka Samyogam, the union of the most subtle particles of matter. At this subtle level, matter is believed to be sensitive, responsive, and deeply connected to consciousness. When mind and matter become one. 1. More than metal, the sacred nature of PanchaLoka. In the Indian sacred tradition, PanchaLoka refers to a 5-metal alloy used to create divine idols or Murthis. These are not considered ordinary statues. They are believed to embody presence, energy, and sacred form. Because of this, the casting process is not treated as industrial production. It is approached as a sacred transformation. The belief is that the molten metals are not just shaped physically, but influenced energetically. Number 2, the concept of Paramannuka Samyogam. Traditional understanding holds that bronze casting operates at the level of Paramannuka Samyogam, the union of the most subtle particles. At this subtle level, it is believed that thoughts can influence matter, the power of sight can disturb formation, mental states can affect material outcomes. In this worldview, matter is not inert, it is responsive. This is why the process is done in seclusion, not to hide the technique, but to protect the subtle energetic field during formation. Steiner 3, why a crack is considered inauspicious. If a newly cast idol develops a crack, it is traditionally seen as a bad omen. A crack symbolizes imbalance, either in the process, the environment, or the mental state of those involved. Some traditions interpret it as a sign of impending misfortune. Whether one views this symbolically or spiritually, the message is clear. Purity and precision are essential. To avoid disturbance, the casting is done in enclosed spaces. External presence is limited. Silence is maintained. The environment is carefully controlled, not just physically, but mentally. 4. The discipline of the stapati. The sculptor, known as the stapati, does not approach the task casually. Before casting, he may observe fasting, abstinence, physical purification, mental discipline. Why? Because during casting, it is believed that manas, mind, and vastu, matter, become one. The inner state of the artisan shapes the outer form of the murti. In this tradition, craftsmanship is not just technical skill, it is consciousness in action. No. 5. The philosophical foundation. Certain interpretations within Kashmiri tantric thought describe matter, padartham, as divisible into increasingly subtle levels. Anu, Paramanu, Drinanu, Karshanu, Krishanu, Sarganu. Beyond Sarganu lies Paramandali, a state where matter as we understand it ceases to exist. At that subtle boundary, existence is said to transcend physical substance. In such a framework, sound, intention, and thought are not neutral. They are formative forces. 6. Silence and subtle influence. This belief extends beyond metal casting. In some traditions, when plucking medicinal plants, silence is observed. Speech is believed to alter subtle properties, affecting potency. Whether interpreted spiritually or metaphorically, the principle remains: intention influences outcome. The deeper meaning of secrecy. So why is bronze casting done in secret? Not to conceal knowledge, not to exclude others, but to protect a sacred transformation. The silence, enclosure, and discipline create a space where matter can take form without disturbance. In this understanding, bronze casting is both art and alchemy, where the unseen shapes the seen. Conclusion. Whether one accepts these beliefs literally or symbolically, the deeper insight is powerful. Ancient traditions recognize the connection between inner state and outer creation. They treated creation as sacred. They treated attention as energy. They treated silence as power. Perhaps the real secret is not about metal at all. Perhaps it is about this. What we create in the world is shaped by who we are within. If this perspective has given you a new way to see art, intention, or even your own work, share it with others. Someone else might discover that creation itself can be sacred, and that sometimes silence is not secrecy. It is respect for the unseen forces shaping the scene.